Welcome to this episode of the Tank Academy. I am Eekeeboo and today I will return as your tank instructor. Today we're going to cover an iconic vehicle that most of you should be familiar with because of the role it played in history. I am talking about the legendary M4 Sherman. The M4 allows you to progress without researching all the modules. Unlocking the turret first lets you research the Jumbo Sherman directly. Alternatively, if you plan on putting any other modules or equipment on the tank, you will need to unlock the upgraded suspension, letting you use the upgraded engines and the 76mm cannon. While the improved engines are quite nice, the second one gets unlocked as soon as you research one of the Tier 6 Shermans, and thus are not necessary. The main gun options on the M4 are the 105mm HE derp cannon and the 76mm high velocity gun. The 105mm is great for delivering devastating high single shot damage to lightly armoured targets, at the cost of low velocity rounds, making sniping very difficult. HE shells can deal damage to even heavily armoured targets. But I advise you take some heat rounds just in case you find yourself in a position to take advantage of a weak spot and guarantee high damage. The alternative gun is the 76mm, a classic high rate of fire and penetration cannon with average damage. Great for sniping. You should load mostly AP and APCR for more armoured targets to ensure you keep your damage consistent. The suggested equipment for the M4 is the reliable combination of a gun rammer and improved ventilation. The remaining slot will depend on how you prefer to play. Either a gun laying drive if you prefer to take the 105mm cannon, or binocular telescope if you prefer the 76mm. If you're saving credits, you can take the binocular telescope, toolbox and camo net. These are free to demount and place on other vehicles. I suggest for consumables the standard setup: a fire extinguisher, repair kit, and a first aid kit. These consumables will help you get out of trouble in most situations. Alternatively, the bigger and better versions of these consumables can be taken, but they're more expensive and not advised for new players who should focus on saving credits. On the battlefield, the Sherman should focus on flanking and supporting. Take advantage of your fantastic 12 degrees of gun depression. Hide your hull behind terrain or obstacles to stay safe while punishing your opponents. This hull down playstyle will be consistent for all the tanks you will play along the line. Should the enemy start giving you all of their attention, use your speed to relocate to safety or remain grouped with your teammates. Like any medium, your focus should be supporting teammates. Exploit open spaces to flank your opponents while using your great view range to spot enemy positions. Alternatively, use HE rounds to detrack your target in the open, allowing your teammates to punish them, especially when fighting against higher tier tanks. The M4 leads to some fun tanks along the heavy line like the Tier 7 T29. The medium line holds some gems, like the Tier 6 Easy 8 Sherman and the Tier 8 Pershing, leading to the pattern tanks at Tier 9 and 10. We hope you find this guide helpful. Subscribe for more guides and for all official World of Tanks news, and I will see you on the battlefield. Fun fact, did you know there are 12 vehicles based on the M4 chassis in the game?